Today, we're going to talk about one of my most favorite hotel credit cards, the World of Hyatt credit card. Hyatt is by far one of my favorite hotel chains, and the World of Hyatt credit card has allowed me to enjoy some amazing benefits at Hyatt hotels all around the world. Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tay from Financial Tortoise, where we learn to grow our wealth slow and steady. This video is broken into 4 major categories, so feel free to jump around to sections you find most useful. First, we'll talk about who the World of Hyatt credit card is best made for. Second, we'll discuss the main benefit of owning this credit card, all the perks that come along with owning it. Third, I'll show you how you can redeem Hyatt points for some great redemption at some amazing properties around the world. And fourth, we'll discuss the current sign-up bonuses and what this could mean for your future vacations. Alright, to start out with, who is this card for? There are 3 primary attractive qualities that I want to highlight. One is the low annual fee of $95. When I talk to people about all the major benefits of travel hacking, one of the most common reasons why people are hesitant to get started is due to the high fees associated with many of the high rewards travel cards. Some travel rewards cards have an annual fee of $500 to $700. And this is just too much for people wanting to get started in the travel hacking hobby. The World of Hyatt credit card at $95 annually has one of the lowest annual fees compared to many other hotel cards out there. And as you'll see later in the video, this $95 easily gets offset by the benefit this card comes with. Another attractive quality of this card is that you don't have to be a frequent traveler in order to get maximum value from this card. Even if you and your family go to a hotel even one night a year, you can easily get your money back if you maximize the benefit that comes from owning this card. And the third attractive quality is Hyatt's simple and predictable redemption process. I have tried many hotels and airlines redemption processes, and I feel Hyatt has one of the most straightforward process there is. And cancellation policies are quite lenient as well. So if you like low fees, only travel a few times a year, and like simple, straightforward redemption process, I feel like you'll really enjoy the World of Hyatt credit card as your go-to hotel credit card. Next, let's delve into the card's main benefits and perks. There are 2 really notable benefits to this card that makes it worthwhile holding in your wallet. First is that annual free night certificate. At every account anniversary, you receive an annual free night certificate good at any category 1 to 4 Hyatt property. Each Hyatt property has a hotel category assigned that ranges from category 1 to category 8. Most often, category 1 hotels are your typical stop-and-go hotels near airports. They're a decent place to stay at, but nothing to write home about. Category 8 properties are once-in-a-life experience locations like Park Hyatt New York or Alila Ventana at Big Sur. My wife and I had a chance to stay at the Ventana for our 10-year anniversary, and we are now spoiled for life. A free night certificate good at any category 1 through 4 Hyatt property is worth as much or more than a $95 annual fee in my opinion. Because if you and your family could enjoy one night a year at a category 1 through 4 Hyatt property, you've already made your annual fee back. For example, there are some great category 4 Hyatt properties out there that are worth much more than $95 a night. The Manchester Grand Hyatt in San Diego, normally worth $300 a night, is a category 4. When you use this certificate, you don't need to pay any occupancy fee, which could add up to $50 per night. Grand Hyatt in Seoul was another amazing category 4 hotel that my family and I had an opportunity to stay at. Again, normally a night there would be close to $300 a night, but using my wife and I's World of Hyatt credit cards, we were able to stay there completely free. So for us, by having this card, even with a $95 annual fee, we came out way ahead with just using the certificates alone. But wait, there's more. When you have this card, it automatically comes with Hyatt Elite status that can give you additional perks when you're staying at a Hyatt property. There are 5 levels of Hyatt Elite status: Member, Discoverist, Explorist, Globalist, and Lifetime Globalist. When you have a World of Hyatt credit card, you automatically get Discoverist status. Discoverist status comes with benefits such as late checkout, preferred room, and 10% point bonus on eligible purchases. Discoverist is not the same level as Globalist and Explorist, but it also isn't something to be ignored. I usually don't expect much from a Discoverist status, but almost every time I check in at a Hyatt property, I get some value from it. Even if it's a couple free water bottles, I gladly take it, saving me a few dollars in needing to purchase water on my own. Let's look at how to redeem Hyatt points for free nights. Like I mentioned earlier, the more upscale a brand, higher the categories like category 7 or 8. Think brands like Park Hyatt or the Andes. Lower categories are usually associated with chains like Hyatt Place or Hyatt House, places to stop and go for business travelers or budget-friendly families. I personally like Hyatt House given it has a kitchen and free breakfast. As many parents would attest to, food is probably the most stressful component to traveling with young kids. This chart shows the room redemption rates for different hotel categories. As you can see here, a category 1 hotel can be booked with 5,000 points per night, whereas a category 7 hotel will require 30,000 points. When you go to the Hyatt website, you can filter by award categories to see all the hotels in that category in your selected region. When you have a hotel that you like to reserve, all you need to do is go through the standard booking process in the Hyatt website, but use points to book the room instead of paying cash. You also have the option to book points and cash rewards. You'll pay half the normal points price and half the standard cash rate. Hyatt properties tend to be slightly less expensive than other hotel programs when it comes to redeeming points for free nights. Another option is to upgrade paid stays with points. With 3,000 points, you can get an upgrade to a club room, while 6,000 to 9,000 points will get you into a suite. Redeeming points for free nights tend to be a better deal, but upgrading paid stays can be worthwhile and won't bankrupt your point reserves. Again, all these options for redeeming points make World of Hyatt credit card a great card for families. Let me talk a bit about points sweet spots. One of the thrills of booking with points is finding sweet spots. A good rule of thumb that a lot of people in this travel hacking game like to use is the 1 cent per point conversion rule. For example, if you're planning to use 10,000 points to book a room, you want to get at least $100 value from it. Sweet spots are when you're able to redeem a hotel room for more than 1 cent per point. For example, one of the Hyatt hotels that my family and I recently redeemed points at was the Park Hyatt Aviara. This is a Category 6 hotel, so it required a hefty 25,000 points to redeem. But the cash value of a room here is almost $1,000 a night. Kind of ridiculous in my eyes. I don't think I could ever pay that much in cash for a hotel room, regardless of how nice it is. But with points, I was able to get 4 cents per point instead of 1 cent per point standard. And call me weird, but my hobby is to find these sweet spots to maximize my point value. And if you're willing to go overseas, you can find even better sweet spots in places like Middle East or Asia. You can stay in hotels like the Park Hyatt Chennai or Hyatt Place Los Cabos in Mexico for just 5,000 points per night. Alright, let's talk about sign-up bonus. Credit card sign-up bonuses are one of the best and quickest way to acquire a lot of points. Points that we can use to redeem for all the cool hotel rooms we just talked about. The World of Hyatt card currently offers a 2-tier sign-up bonus worth up to 60,000 points. First, you'll get 30,000 bonus points after spending $3,000 on purchases within the first 3 months from the account opening. Then you can earn up to 30,000 more bonus points by spending up to $15,000 in the first 6 months of account opening. For most people, $15,000 might not be possible, but if you can find $3,000 worth of expenses within 3 months, you can easily get 30,000 bonus points. I personally like to time the opening of my cards with any major upcoming payments such as annual insurance premium or tax payments. And 30,000 bonus points can be translated to 6 nights at any of the Category 1 hotels that I mentioned earlier. And this is on top of the Category 1 to 4 annual free night certificate you're already getting by owning the card. I've patched together very affordable family vacations using this strategy. Trips that I normally wouldn't have taken if I had to pay everything out of pocket. Thank you guys for watching. If you found value from this video, hit that like button and consider subscribing. And if you enjoy videos like this, please let me know in the comments below so I can add them to the queue for future videos. And if you'd like to open the World of Hyatt credit card, consider using the link in the description below. It helps out the channel and I much appreciate it.